It's that time once again. Those last few moments of anticipation before lights out and the charge towards turn one. Which of these young drivers will come out on top at Paul Ricard today? Stay with us to find out as we get today's race underway. Today's drivers need to master the 15 corners of Paul Ricard. 6 left-handers and 9 right spaced around the 3.6-mile circuit. The longest section is the famous Mistral Straight, which is split into 2 by the colourful chicane Nord, which offers a potential overtaking hotspot. But the drivers there need to take care. Those brightly coloured stripes don't offer much grip and won't be kind to tyres. So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's results with a look at the starting grid. An immense lap from Liam Lawson yesterday puts him on pole position. And it's Logan Sargeant in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vesti, Nissani, Teo Porcher, Awasa, Doohan, Caldwell, Deruvala, Dennis Hauger, Sato, Calderon, Amory Cordial, Enzo Fittipaldi, and Drugovic, Novalak, Hughes and Ralph Boschong, Armstrong, Williams, Phipps and Richard Verschaw completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's get down to the track. As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2 race, I'm joined again by Davide Valsecchi. Davide, as a former GP2 champion, can we get some insight to what is running through these young drivers' heads as they sit out on the grid?
Ciao Alex, it's a pleasure to be here. There are nervy moments, there is no doubts about that. Mental strength is the key to remaining calm and focusing on the upcoming race. Formula 2 is so competitive and all of these drivers knows that they are going to be pushing each other all of the way. In this sport, you have to be able to control your nerves. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
So another fantastic victory for Carlin today. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
The difference was in the strategy. Credit to the driver for sure, but races like this really drive home how much of a team sport this is. They did a lot of work on the pit wall to really make the most of each stint and to make the best use of the tires. But that said, all of that would have been for nothing without a talented hand on the wheel.
And there you have it, today's winners. Having raised some of the biggest names in F1 to date, Carlin have once again shown their expertise when it comes to recruiting new talent. No doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead of them. They certainly deserve it after today's performance. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
I'll probably go for Logan Sargeant. The team did a good job with the strategy to put him in the pack, and he was good enough to take the opportunities.
That's it for today's race. From Davide and I, it's goodbye, and we'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
It's race day once again, and we're moments away from lights out and the all-important sprint towards turn 1. Welcome to another Formula 1 Grand Prix. We'll be seeing top speeds of around 210 miles per hour here at the circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 2/3 of the lap taken at full throttle. High-speed chicanes spell potential danger, especially at the infamous Wall of Champions, and watch out for overtaking into the hairpin and that final chicane. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Stroll, Fernando Alonso, Verstappen, Perez, Leclerc, Ocon, Magnussen, Albon, Hulkenberg, Sargeant, Gasly, Bottas, De Vries, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Joe. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And what would any Grand Prix weekend be without the one and only Natalie Pinkham? Now, I want to talk to you about Carlos Sainz.
What a quality performance. The big question, though, is how does that translate on race day? Can they hold on to that lead?
And apart from that, keep an eye out for anyone getting a good launch from the midfield. You see it happen from time to time, and it can really throw a spanner into the races of the quicker cars and push them onto a more risky strategy.
Okay, you're in the top 10. Okay, you've moved up to P9. Into P9 now, well done. Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
They take the checkered flag then here in Canada in what has been another fabulous Grand Prix. So Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
Quite simply, a driver is nothing without the team behind them. So, a deserved winner, but we do have to give a shout out to the team in the pit lane and back at the factory. Very much a collaborative process.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari, do it again. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Oscar Piastri gets my vote today.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.